To begin, make sure you have all your items you'll need. Nice blank sheet of paper, protractor, Sharpie, and your colored pencils. To begin, pick a place slightly off center with your paper, not in the middle, but somewhere off to the side. And we're going to make small circles. Make sure your pencil comes down about so with your protractor, and the distance, radius between the point and the tip of your pencil really doesn't matter. Just helps to keep it consistent as you open it up. So I'll start it out at about 1 inch. And continue making circles. Soon you're going to come to the edge of your paper, which is fine. Just spin the paper as though it wasn't there. Here we go, off of the paper. Hold it there. Go back on. We have to get that little piece up there. You'll then reach a point where the protractor isn't going to help you. So, to your best of your ability, just try to freehand the circles the rest of the way. Should look something like that. Next, go over each of the circles with a black Sharpie. To create the optical illusion that we like, we need to use two different lines that are going to cause a few tricks for our eyes. And the way that we've done this here is we've got this set of circles. Next, we're going to make some lines that are going to go across the paper, and it would be good to make waves in them. For example, and because I started at the top of the paper, and I've got some area up here where some other lines are coming, as you say, about 1 inch apart. They can be closer, farther apart, that's up to you. Just go ahead and make the waves all the way across the paper. Okay, now we're ready for colored pencils. I would recommend one warm, one cool color. Our basics again for our warm colors would be our red, orange, and yellow. And our cools would be green and blue and purple. For this one I'm going to choose red and blue. And now we create a checkerboard. It doesn't matter where you want to begin. We'll begin by filling in space every other. I find it easier to begin with the side opposite of the center of your circle because it gets a little bit confusing in here. So if you start over on this side, it's usually a little bit easier, and you can work your way into there and figure out where you're going to go every other. Might be easier to first color all the blue checkerboard pieces and then the red. Just for demonstration here, I'll start coloring in if you want Sometimes I find it helpful to mark the ones that will be blue or red, whichever you do first, just to help keep track of which ones you need to fill in. When you are finished, here's a couple of finished samples of what they could look like. You can see different patterns that they can make based on the wavy lines that you decide to make and exactly where your circle is.